Right, this is my how-to video on how to install a servo into a wing. This wing's from a hobbyzone supercub, and this particular servo is a Corona 928BB, which I'm using to operate the flaps. Start by taking, this is what I use, some white gap filler. And a caulking gun. Now when you want to touch this stuff without it sticking to your finger, lick your finger first. So basically put a fat dollop in there, then when you put the servo in, that fat dollop will spread out and bind to everything. And you also put a bit of silicone all the way around the edges. Not silicone, sorry, gap filler. And try to keep all the filler clear of where the servo arm's going to be, because when you push the servo in it's going to spread out. You don't want it to go into the servo arm mechanism. Alright, now we take our servo. Take some electrical tape. Put the electrical tape along the top of the servo, like so. Now to make sure that the gap filler will stick to the servo well, we put just a little bit of gap filler on the servo. Smear it all over it. But don't get any gap filler on the tape. Right, so now I've got a nice layer of gap filler all the way around the servo. And I just pop the servo in the hole. Well, the servo's not pushed down yet, so I take the sticky tape and stretch it out, get some nice tension on it, and as I do it, make sure the servo is in the right spot in terms of up, down, left, right, get its rotation just right. And you put down the sticky tape, keeping the tension on it. And then the servo is pretty flat, sticking up just a tiny bit. So you know, you get something flat, just like a popsicle stick. And you just use that to push the servo down nice and flat. Tape's letting go there.
Have you heard back from...
now the servo's perfectly in place, perfectly flat. And you give that about 24 hours to set. And the servo's locked in there pretty well. I've never had one come loose when it's stuck in that way. And when you want to get it out, you just take a knife and cut around the edges of the servo. And you get in here with some tiny pliers or the smallest clamps you've got, and you just pull that and sort of rock it that way, and grab onto that one and rock it that way, and you break the bond and the servo comes out. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed the instructional video.